Yeah, it's still
Good
showing
job,
muted.
Pete.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Now
Good
we're
job.
here.
Yeah, good job.
I got
We
those
got
X's.
it.
I got them bitches.
Yeah, we're fucking professionals. Good
Yeah,
shit,
no,
man.
we've done this before.
Naturally.
Music is still playing. Oh no, there we go. I faded.
Okay, cool.
Well, welcome to the Alt Tab podcast, where we'll have a new host every week. We're gonna be rotating hosts. Said he's already lost it. I didn't do anything stupid that time. This week I gave them all I gave them all a task. A little homework. We all
Oh
picked
my
three
God.
different games. 3 games in different categories for the best of. It's more of an introductory type shit. We did combat, story, controls. In that order. I'll start off, we'll go with combat. Now, I decided to myself, I wanted bosses for combat. I didn't necessarily go overall combat for the whole game. Strictly boss fights for me. And for that, that's Metal Gear Solid. Because I remember playing like the original ones and playing against Psycho Mantis and shit. Like, it blew me away when you found out you had to take your controller and plug it into the other port. Like, that's great combat. Personally, but I mean, I don't know what you guys chose because I told you to keep it a secret.
And we
I
all did except
Definitely
Steady.
kept it- Ho-
Yeah, I
hold
vaguely
on.
remember.
Yeah,
Steady fucking-
coming in and
read
just-
it instantly.
Hold on. So he doesn't remember what I put anyway, so like I got away with it. It's perfectly fine. Everyone was okay with it, and then you had to be a fucking snitch, beef.
I mean, I was just doing as told. That was it.
No. You're the new guy, so you were
in-
like, well, Corndog said that you guys aren't supposed to post it here.
Okay, if it
I was
wasn't me,
perfectly- I
it was
got
gonna
away
be
with it.
Boom.
Nobody yelled at me.
Why are you throwing me
You
under
was
the
there.
bus?
You didn't yell at me.
Because it
You
was
yelled
gonna
at
be
me.
you.
No, I'm seasoned, bro. I know you don't snitch on your brother, bro.
Yeah. I fucked up. I admit it, but nobody called me out. And then the new guys all like,
I
you
didn't.
weren't supposed to put that in the group chat.
I remember one of them
No, you don't. Maybe I changed it. You don't know. You know.
vaguely.
I feel like that's a
I'll
good
remember when you
segue to have
say it.
Steady answer, no?
Yeah, I think Steady.
What
What
was
is
it?
the best game or best combat in the game?
For me, combat was Sekiro.
Yes, you
it
told me
had-
that.
Yeah. So it has the difficulty of like any of the other Dark Souls game, motherfucker. It's got the difficulty of the Dark Souls genre. But you have a lot. You're not like tethered down. Like you can move around a hell of a lot more. Way better movement system. Combat was a hell of a lot faster. For me, it was definitely Sekiro. It is best combat.
Popcorn.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys didn't do popcorn reading?
No. I'll pick it up from here. So I thought of it a little bit differently because I don't really I don't play anything else but like FPS pretty much. So I was thinking like what the best like shooting and like feel of shooting would be. And even though I hate the game, I feel like Apex has the best movement and shoot, similar to actually Titanfall 2. Actually, I would say it's a tie between Titanfall 2 and Apex, even though they have like a similar engine and they're made by the same company. I feel like that has like the best balance of like recoil control, movement, and not feeling like you're weighed down or like you're kind of like held back by any like weird mechanic like in other games. And even though I feel like I would be biased in the other way because the game is kind of boring, but I feel like it's the best shooting or like movement that you could have in a FPS. At least
I was
recently.
gonna say I'm very surprised you said Apex because like when we all were playing Apex together, you
Running
hated.
through mud.
Yeah.
He
you-
hates
Oh
it,
no,
dude.
no.
You
Okay,
hated
hold
it.
on. Because I didn't have the FOV right. Once I switched the FOV all the way up, it was like, holy shit, I'm in a brand new game. It's so sick.
That's what I think too. Like when I'm running, I gotta take my glasses off and I go faster.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know,
Gotta
bro.
change that perspective.
I will say the last time me and Cornell played Apex, he yelled at me because I'm playing it and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna have a boom moment." And you're like, I'm running around in Apex. I was like, "This game is slow as fuck," because we had just came off of playing the new COD. So I was like, "Apex is super fucking slow." And then
Bro.
Cornell was like, "You know who you sound like right now? You know exactly what's happening right now." I was like, "Oh shit."
Bro, change the FOV, it'll change your life.
All
I
right.
switched because I think it was at 80 and I switched it to 105
max it,
or
yeah.
100, and it felt so much better.
Yeah, I mean, it did feel slower than like the new COD in general. Like when we played it a couple weeks ago. So
That's not a hard thing to do though. Like most
yeah,
Call of Duty is like you run and die every 10 minutes or
Yeah.
10 seconds. Apex is every 10 minutes you're dead.
yeah, you'll spend forever looting up. You're like, all right, we're in a good
Right.
position here, and then one team had
Man.
higher advantage, and
My
Then
dad
again,
used to give me
I said
so
it
much
was
shit for Apex.
it was a
That-
tie with Titanfall too, because Titanfall has very similar movement, and I
Yeah,
feel like
Titanfall's really solid.
Titanfall
you know what
is
I
faster.
change it. I say Titanfall 2, because the reason why I said Apex is because I enjoy if I'm gonna play that type of game, I'd rather just play Apex because of like the advantages you have with the updated like gimmick of everybody's utility. But if we're talking about like raw movement, it's definitely Titanfall 2 with like
Yeah.
the grappling and like the running, and it's actually I still think it's
There's
a pretty good
lot,
FPS.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. It still stands like by today's standards. It's still a really good fucking game.
Yep.
Apex is where my dad roasted me, and I don't even think he tried. Because that's back when I was streaming it, and he was watching us, and we got like top 5, and we didn't see a single person. There was no combat. We ran around, we picked shit up. First people we ran into annihilated us, and he was like, "That's what's fun. Like you didn't do anything the whole time." I was like, "I was fucking trying, man."
Thanks for
We
shitting
were
on me,
actively
Dad.
I was-
seeking.
I
It's
was
not like we
trying
weren't
it.
running away from people. We just it scattered out. You know, it happens sometimes.
It's Apex for me too, though. I played that.
Steve, stop
That-
copying homework.
I know, man. I know. I
Yeah, you're actually fucked in the head, dude. I
remoted-
can't
yeah,
believe you just said that.
I know. But I mean, I don't really hold the torch like you guys do. Y'all been playing games a whole lot longer than I have. Apex was the real first thing that I picked up on PC. So I've played it since day one, and the combat was great. I think all the mechanics in the game are awesome. All the characters having their own ability. Yeah, that's it for me.
Apex
So
has a
what-
great
what's it
feeling
like,
when you outplay somebody, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
really
yeah.
does. Yeah. And then beat you in the
like,
face
the
when you
don't-
get
kit
outplayed.
really like makes for those moments overall.
I mean, I don't think that's really synonymous with Apex though. That's like
No.
and Valorant outplay. Oh,
Yes.
bro,
Bro.
you're feeling that for the next 24 hours
You're
easily.
just bricked up immediately after you get
Yeah.
that fucking that ace. Just insta brick, bro.
Yeah, you
How about-
tried Valorant as well, Beef. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is a fun game. It definitely is. It's not a fun game if you want to play it without buddies, though. I feel like you get the random.
Dude.
If
and
you're playing
it
it
just-
solo, you're getting shit on
It
consistently.
it hurt my soul, and I'm like, no, I think I'll just wait for everybody to say they're gonna play again.
That's the easy gateway to depression is definitely playing Valorant by yourself for sure. I hate that fucking game. That's why I haven't played it anymore. Fuck that game, dude. That game just makes me sad playing solo queue because you're dealing with 4 of the dumbest people that you've ever met in your entire life, and you're going up against people that are in VCT pretty much every time, and it's just you out there.
So Counter
I don't
Strike,
know, bro.
because you've been playing Counter Strike 2 recently a lot. Is it giving you a better solo player experience, like queuing
Bro,
solo than?
It's
Then
I don't know. I think all of my luck is in Counter Strike because, granted, Counter Strike is the most toxic game, depending on your luck in lobbies. But I've been pretty lucky. Like I haven't had like too many fucking like weirdos that say like wild shit. Nobody that like trolls on the team. It's like it seems like the difference in Valorant and Counter Strike is that in Valorant everybody's there just to fucking like just to look cool and shit, right? Like they're there to fucking they want to only play Jet. They want to try and make plays. They want to do dumb shit, and they're not like down to win. But in Counter Strike, it seems like even though no matter like if someone's shit, like everybody in Counter Strike is like down to win or down to try something different to win. And it seems like there's more community and like there's people talking, and it's like a normal game. Whereas if you go into Valorant and you go into a solo queue, and I was hard stuck in Diamond, I'll be honest, in those lobbies, you're lucky if you get 5 words in the first 7 rounds, unless like
Okay.
we're winning by like 7-0, you know. And it's just like the mental and like the attitude in the game is just shit. So I kind of just put it in
So
the back
Counter-Strike
seat.
feels more like for the game, and Valorant may be more like, oh, let me try to get a clip or a highlight or some shit to put online.
Kind of, and it's like Valorant's more for like I don't know, dude. It's just a riot game, bro. There's nothing but toxic fucking idiots in that game, dude.
It's
I
like
don't
the
know.
same thing with League, dude. Anytime anything bad happens, the entire team just shuts down.
Yeah, like we'll be
You
down
said
5
block.
and they want to FF already.
Talk about Nan? No.
I saw a dog ass, and then Dan laughed and like scooted over to cover it up.
He
No
walked
dog
in,
ass
she's
here.
like, I'm stretching here.
Now we're waiting for Cream Cheese to
Make an appearance.
No, his fat
No,
ass
I
is
think-
sleeping in some blankets.
Because I don't think you guys played. So the 2 I have for combat is WoW and Lost Ark.
That
Only
Lost
because,
Ark
like-
was
Lost
very
Ark we
good.
played. Yeah.
There's
Cream cheese.
there's the fat fuck.
Because you guys
It's like-
plays a little bit of Lost Ark, but I don't know if you ever got to like the PvP portion of it. Because there was
No.
actually a shit ton to it. You can like juggle people, different spells and abilities, did different shit together. Shit was gross.
I really liked it when we were grinding it when it first came out.
Every once in a
felt
while, I look
really
at it, I
good.
was like, I'll play it again. I'll play it again.
I can't get
Hasn't
past the
happened.
end game. The end game grind sucked ass.
I wish you guys didn't like those fucking games, dude. Because like you guys are like
Diablo 4 at launch. At launch was really fucking fun.
Really
We
fun.
fucking sank
Really
some
fun.
time into it. Yeah.
'Cause
Until
you
we got
guys
to
are like-
Endgame, and then it didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yep.
y'all are so excited. I get it. I'm like, bet this is the one. I'm gonna be down for like the entire time we're playing. And then 25 minutes into clicking the same shit 14 times, I'm like, bro, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause,
so
I mean,
PoE 2 is coming out. It's gonna be a free to play version, so at least this way you don't gotta worry about buying into it. If
Yo, the instant
do-
disgust on Big's face.
Dan was done.
He's
He
like,
checked out. He
hell
checked
nah.
out.
no, I'm good, dude. It's like I'm 2 for 2 on fucking games coming out and just immediately hurting me. I'm good. I'm
Yeah, we
fucking
got-
Oh,
passing.
fucking, what's that other one called?
Good things are being said now
Anthem.
about.
Anthem.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah, nothing but good things now are being said about Diablo's season 3 and so on and so forth. So I figure we'll get back into it a couple more months.
Yeah. Because it's not a bad game. It's just the fact that it doesn't have anything to do after you hit max level. Nothing exists.
Yeah. And
No
what always
thanks,
felt
I'm
fun
good.
was building a character that would just like destroy. And they were like, "You guys are having fun, and we're gonna nerf the hell out of that, so you don't have fun too quickly." And then we just walked away from the game. And supposedly now they fixed it and everything, but I don't know. We'll see what it's like.
I mean, you might.
You're not gonna,
Yeah.
you're never going back to it.
Yeah.
I didn't buy it
I mean-
still. So you buying? I'll play it.
Keeping at that
Fuck
1
that.
hour 59-minute mark, so you get the refund.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it works every time.
The
That's-
next do diddler on our list. I'm gonna keep moving.
So what? Huh?
Dude diddler.
on the list.
Dude
Story,
diddler.
best story. Now mine, I kind of had a toss up. I couldn't decide between Final Fantasy and God of War. I decided on God of War strictly because of the 2018 one when it came back. As someone who grew up on God of War, it felt like such a great finisher in a way it tied it all together. Like, still, it gives me chills when I play it because I remember the original story and I love the idea behind Kratos. The rest of the game is fun, but like the story is what always kept me there.
It's like I'm to be completely honest, I've never played any of those fucking games.
That's fair.
But
God
it's
of
more
War
so
games?
because they're never
The
played
original,
like
same. I didn't play the original ones. I played part of the 2018 one.
I
Didn't
played
didn't beat
10
it.
minutes of the 2018 one. That's all I've played of God of War.
Watched a
I
fuck
don't-
ton of it on YouTube, like the clips and everything, and it's one of those games where I want to go play it and everything and finish it. Visually great fucking game and everything.
Beef wasn't a nerd when the original fucking God of Wars came out.
Nah.
No, B was
no. He was slamming beers and doing keg stands in the street.
I had a similar
Wild
not-
child.
not-
It was gonna get nasty with Steady. I could see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going down a
He'll
dark,
log
dark
off work
place.
and go straight to the strip club. I was like, Jesus, dude.
For me, it was Red Dead Redemption 2 for the story.
You played the
Dude.
shit out of that.
I
That
played the
story was
shit.
dope as fuck.
It was great, dude. The whole game
I still
graphically
haven't finished
pleasing
it.
that just kept me. I mean, and they did a great job doing the whole Western thing. I mean, I know that's what it's based on, but with them doing like Grand Theft Auto and then them being able to come over and do Red Dead Redemption, the way they did it was crazy. I liked the first one as well. I didn't think the story was as good, but it was great.
Oh, you played the first Red Dead?
I played the first one and
Yeah, it
the
was
second,
really-
both really good. But the second one really did it. It was awesome. But yeah, that was it for me.
I think that's a super fucking. That's actually a strong pick. Because Red Dead 2 was even the online story like mode was fun. Shout out Pocket Posse. That's the
Sponsored?
no, that's the online posse for Red Dead
Oh,
Online.
Posse. I didn't hear
Pocket
that.
Posse. No, yeah, Pocket Posse. That's what we're called. We
That
we
sounds
go around
fucking
and
awful.
yeah,
It's really close to.
Yeah.
yo.
Give us all
Oh,
your
oh.
shit. We're the pocket posse.
Yo-
The pocket
y'all-
pussies.
Yeah, no. We've killed a
What?
couple people in game allegedly. We never got caught though. But I would say for me for the best story would be the original BioShock. 'Cause
Oh,
it
that's
was
a
like
solid choice
yeah,
too.
dude.
That was good.
it was like so initially I watched my brother play it, and then when it got I think it got a later release on 360, and I finally got my hands on it, and it was just cool like being in like a 50s futuristic world where like everything like obviously it was dated back to the 50s, but like you could see like how they had like the art deco designs and like the cool futuristic stuff that they thought would be like in the 50s what they thought would be like in the 2000s, and the like the way that it let you choose the path that you wanted to go down to, that was super cool. And I'm not really into scary games, but I really enjoyed like the creepy like portions of it so much that I've bought it I think 3 times already. I bought it on 360, PS4, and then now I have it on Steam, and I
Yeah, like
go back to it every once in a while.
I don't know if it was marketed as like a horror game, but it had a very creepy vibe
Yeah.
and tension to it. Like not jump scares or anything like that, but definitely like with the way some of the splices were like climbing on the walls and shit like that, hiding in the
And
shadows. It
The
had
ambient
its
sounds and the
moments.
music too.
Yeah.
That's what really that was sick too.
That game can kiss my ass.
That's like my number one game, dude, of all time.
I will not be
said
playing that.
what?
I'm good. No,
BioShock?
yeah,
No,
that
I'm-
game
No,
can kiss my ass. If
BioShock's
it's,
lit.
It's like
I only
okay,
shit my
I'm just
pants
like you
once a
are, like,
year,
I'm a
and
total
that's for the
bitch when
month
it
of
comes to scary
October.
games.
yeah, I'm a
BioShock is more of a tension based, like jumping out at you, making you feel like the tension and the pressure, but not jump scares and shit
Alright.
like that. Like,
There's only
it's not
one
like-
jump scare in the game.
okay.
There's only one.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
the
just one,
creepy
and I
vibe.
know
like
exactly
Dead
which one
Space,
it
like,
is.
It's not like Dead Space. That game, fuck that game, never again. Yeah. So story for me was the first Last of Us. I
Never
fucking
played it.
love oh man, I loved playing The Last of Us. I bought it again when it came out on PC. First time I played it was on PS4. Yeah, on PS4.
Yeah,
Really fucking good.
game
Like
was
the
sick.
opening cinematic, where the infection spreading and everything. Like I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, even though the game's like over a decade old and shit.
Immediately
After 5
belittling
years,
every
you can spoil
NPC.
everything.
Yeah, at that point, like it's one of those games where the story was really, really fucking good. Um, the ending was done in a way where you would expect him to like make the choice for the greater good, but he just went total selfish. And it just makes you wonder. It's like if I was in a situation where you had to sacrifice someone you loved and cared for deeply for the good of everyone else, everyone would love to say, "Oh yeah, sure, I would totally do it because I get it." But what would you really do in that situation? And it shows a dude that let the entire world go to hell just to save the person that he cared about. So like
This
it
is
made
yeah.
it made you question a lot of shit. Like, damn, like well, how? Because again, everyone will love to say, I get it. The greater good is more important. I would totally sacrifice said person. But loved it. Loved the shit out of the first one, and didn't touch the second one after I saw like a lot about the story and everything. I was like, no, I'm good. I've always believed that when the first game came out, leave it alone. You didn't need like this game doesn't need to have a sequel, and then they did a sequel, and it's very divisive down the middle. But The Last of Us One, fantastic story.
I feel like that's one of how like there's like a standard of where people that are into books, there's like books that you must read. I feel like that's a game, like a must play game to
No,
say like that's one that you have to play to not say like you're a gamer, but that's like one you should play because it's one of the best.
yeah, and the show was phenomenal. The show was like one of the very few video game based shows or basically a show based on anything else that did
Did it
not
right.
fuck it up like the Halo show or anything like that. Like they tried to stick to the source material as close as possible. They made some changes that were still that worked really well for the show. And it was almost like a one-on-one from the game to the show. So recommend the show, recommend the game. Great, great, great fucking story.
Yeah, my wife, who's not a gamer at all, doesn't play any. Watched the show, loved the show, loved it so much, wanted to try the game. So she's like
Dude,
begged me over and over again
hell
to like
yeah.
just get the game, get the game. I want to try it.
It's on PC, man.
Yeah,
Send it,
no,
dude.
yeah. She's begged me
play
and
the
begged me
second
to get that.
But
Just
first one, fantastic, great
play
stuff.
the first, yeah.
Play the first one, call it a day.
Y'all heard that answer? That suburban white dad answer? Yeah, no, yeah, no.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Like we knew exactly what you meant by how many yes and no's there were.
Yeah. Trust me, I hear you. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, yeah.
It's I meant the same thing with all the yes and the no, by the way. You don't know that, but it's a Southern thing. How many yes and no's I put in there? I mean the same exact thing all the time.
We got a
Right on.
We gotta read that. We gotta read that.
We got a question for you, Big.
It's just
Better
my
question.
office.
That's his.
How do you know
special
what that
room.
background is?
Yeah,
Self-report?
you weirdo.
Yeah. Why do
Yeah.
you know?
Self-reported.
I thought it was just his
Oh my God.
office.
Yeah, it's my office.
No idea that there was a name for it.
Yeah, that was upstairs. We didn't go upstairs when we went to his house. That's upstairs.
Yeah.
I think
Big, what do you
story
do?
wise, for me, Dragon Age for sure. Because I never really got to play like the RPG games until I picked up Dragon Age, and that was like, oh fuck, we're screwed now. We gotta try every single one. It was like Dragon Age
were some great
Origins
fucking games.
2 and 3, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck, man.
that's
This
a game
is not
where
healthy.
4 has been in the talks for fucking ever. But
Ever for years. Yeah.
yeah,
Never played one.
Dragon Age story is.
You
really
would
good.
actually really like it. You,
Yeah.
out of everybody
I
else,
have
you
it
would
in
really
Steam.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it's similar to Baldur's Gate where you're controlling multiple people in the party. But yeah, the
Yeah.
story spans across all 3 games very fucking well.
So I was like, there was like a dumb second runner up for this one. I don't know if you guys ever played this, but it was on the OG Xbox. Just because I've never seen a game be this incredibly stupid. Have you guys ever seen Voodoo Vince? Do you know what this is?
No.
That
No, but it made
sounds
me think of Shadow
familiar?
Man.
So pull it up on Steam really quick. Voodoo Vince is it's on Steam, and every day I was like, I could pick it up. This is a dumbass game. I'll play again. You play as a voodoo doll, like an animated voodoo doll, and you just go around fighting shit. And the way you kill things is by blowing yourself up to kill other shit.
I have never heard of this game.
This is I randomly picked it up back when Xbox was a thing, so this was years and years ago. And the story on this makes zero sense. No reasoning whatsoever.
Yo, you know what this looks like?
But it's just such a goofy story idea. It's like, no, dude, this has to be a solid option here. Like, this is an
I
anime.
love how we have the polar opposite. Like, it's the best story because it's like it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It's an animated voodoo doll that's just trying to like. I truly don't even remember. I played this game fucking what, like 20 years ago. It's just the dumbest shit though, man. 12 out of 10 though would recommend.
I'm gonna pick it up. It's only $15.
Full playthrough on stream.
Probably
Medieval.
not. I'm gonna be honest.
That game.
Medieval was sick.
That's what that.
That game was sick
Voodoo
as fuck. I had the
Vince-
PSP game or the PSP edition or whatever.
I had a stupid runner up for the combat one, but I didn't think anyone would know it. And it's so far out there. And I only remember the combat being good from the intro. It was Zone of the Enders. I don't know if you guys ever played it.
Zone of the
The
Enders
fight-
1 and Zone of the Enders 2 are fucking
The
phenomenal.
Fighting boner robots.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Dude,
just a-
it's
how, like,
100%
mechs
fighting
have
boner
cockpits,
robots.
right? You're actually in the cockpit.
Dude, this motherfucker goes,
yeah.
and then you take off into the sky. I shit you not.
What is? Hold on, I need to look this
Zone
up.
of the
Zone of the
Enders.
Enders. It's another Hideo Kojima game.
Oh, that's probably why I never played it.
Yes.
Fucking great.
Can we add for combat the hard base defense dildo cannon?
Dude,
Yeah.
actually, solid choice. I don't think Beeves ever played that. We got to get him on that game.
No.
Yeah, we need like another 3 a.m. night where it's just like, what are we playing?
Yeah,
Hard base
played in
defense.
Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stream it. It's too wild for.
We did before, and, like, we
I
didn't
did.
know,
I streamed
the
it.
subtitle. Yeah, the subtitles.
Yeah.
would say some of the things they said. We're like, oh, all right. Well,
There, I put a picture.
Fucking
our
terrible
little
for the
yeah.
subtitles.
So if you look at the Discord, big, where would you assume as the pilot of a mech you would go?
Got it. So they're the
Yeah.
dick. Got it.
Yeah, no, you're
Got it,
you're,
got it.
you're
And
straight
that
up
thing
in the dick.
literally flips up to his torso, and then they launch into space.
Yeah. Because like he just moves forward and flies forward.
Wait a
but,
minute.
like, the cockpit comes up against the sternum and everything.
Yes, that's how they go. That's how they
Jesus
fly.
fuck.
So you're
The game
driving
was
him in the
so
cock.
Fucking fun. Yes. And the way
So
the game
the
starts
arms
is your
go
main
back,
character,
you know,
like,
the dick just
there's, like,
goes up
shit
and you just
happening,
go super
and
quick.
he falls and he grabs onto it, like, and then it like opens up, and then he falls into the cockpit, and he's accidentally a pilot.
I don't think the world's ready for a game like this.
Dude, it's
This
so
game
good.
was fucking. The
It's so
combat
good.
was really good. Story was good
Yes.
too. It was like an anime, like a mech anime come to life.
So do you
or
shoot stuff
you're
out of it?
Playing a mech.
Like
The cockpit? No, that's just where you fly.
But
You
there's
gotta
no
shoot
guns.
it.
There's no guns. I mean,
there's
come
guns
on.
and swords, but you don't
But-
shoot things out of your cockpit.
Okay, just all right then.
Sadly.
Got it. That's where I was going. Just
Yep.
know that. All right, not as cool anymore.
Yeah, the shots
pocket-
actually come out of your back. So there you go, Beef. That's all you.
Gives Pocket Rocket a new meaning, I guess.
What the fuck was that laugh, corn dog?
That was real. That's what that was. It's a real laugh.
Dude.
The third category was controls. Correct? I've lost my
Controls.
tab.
Yep.
Yeah, best
Controls.
controls.
So for this one, I said League of Legends. Now hear me out. It's only got you need 4 buttons and a right click. And that's it to the base understanding of the game. 4 buttons and a right click. But the skill ceiling is so incredibly high that from beginner to pro is fucking phenomenal. It's the same controls though. I think the simplicity and the complexity of it at the same time make it the best controlled game.
For me, it
I
was
can
Dark.
understand that one
Oh.
actually. That's
Fuck League.
oh,
I hate that
I mean,
game.
it's fair. That's why it's
I-
only in the controls. I think the controls are phenomenal.
I was told not to get into that game by a guy that played
You
it
should.
competitively for so long, and he was like, "Just save yourself the time."
Well, I mean,
and
you have
heartache.
people here that play it, so like you'd be able to play with Big.
Right,
and,
right, right, right.
And Boom, if he, said fuck it for the day and played.
Yeah, I'm the best.
brand.
I think his name is Brand. Yeah, I'm the best Brand NA, bro.
That's another thing. The same controls for over 100 characters, and they
Okay.
each do something different for that character.
Now, would you say the controls work for the genre of game or specifically League?
Because
I think
Dota would
League
be
had-
a follow up to that
yeah,
as well.
but the mechanics of Dota, I think, make the controls more complicated.
Okay, so they add a
League
little
is
more layers.
League
to
is
start adding
super
complexities.
basic.
Okay.
Well,
Yo.
League took Dota 2, they made it stupid, and then they're like, "Here's an incredible game that anyone can play."
That's what they did with Valorant and Counter-Strike.
Exactly.
It's the same concept.
Jesus Christ! What was
Hell yeah, get it.
It's a Vin. He's right next to me and he's like, pet
that? That
me.
was beef burping.
I thought that was beef.
I thought that was
No,
a
no.
beef fart.
I
was like,
would have
Jesus
taken
Christ.
it, but you
Beef
know.
would have said hell yeah, so I thought beef was
Hell yeah.
No, you'll know. I just do the yeah, just
The,
it's
blah, blah, blah,
slide-
blah.
no.
So like
Yo,
concept wise, right where my hand is where he'll sit and he'll just fucking start growling at me to play with him. Because his bed is to my left, so he'll just hop up and be like, hey.
It's like, I know
Hey.
you're doing something, but I
Hey.
don't care. I don't give a shit.
I
Yeah,
love
so
the
he
idea
was-
of coughing and then farting after you cough.
Oh yeah, completely mistiming.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I see nothing. Absolutely nothing. She's
That's a
blended
ghost.
in. That was everything okay?
Well done, well done.
Bravo to the
I was
green
like,
screen,
I gotta
bravo.
go get something on the camera, but I got this covered. Don't worry about it.
I don't want the world to know
Yeah.
who I am.
I didn't know you have ghosts in your house.
Yeah,
Was
neither
that
did I.
cream
They only showed
cheese?
up on camera. Yeah, that was the cat.
So I think for my best combat, and this is a specific
Best
game.
controls.
Controls.
Best
Or,
controls.
yeah, sorry, best controls is damn it, I forgot the fucking name. It's a Street Fighter that was only on the Switch. Hold on, give me a sec. Someone else go.
For me, it was Tarkov.
Get
I
the
like-
fuck out.
I
Sorry.
swear.
Shut up.
So hear me out. I knew that I was gonna catch shit.
I get it. I
I-
understand what
so-
he's talking about, though.
Yeah, so it's there. Some of them are so complex, but it's cool that you have to do everything. Check your mags to see how full they are. They pull it out, look inside of it. You got to fix a jam. So you know what I mean?
So
There's
you
all
like that,
those
like,
different-
It's so technical
that
and
you
there's a way
have
to do it. There's
Yes, you have to
control
break it
okay,
down to
all
make
right.
it work and all that kind of stuff. All
That's
that.
fair. I
It's,
can
it's
get that.
very cool concept to a game. No other game has that. I mean, you know, they all just kind of tell you. They give you the round count. All that kind of shit.
Arma kind of, because Arma's also like a military simulator. There's a lot of things you do, but yeah, no, Tarkov is definitely way more.
Yeah, I think I like how
complex
complex it
control-wise
is.
than Arma.
You know,
So great controls for the opposite. So it's not about simplicity. It's just like, hey,
yeah, it's
you
just
wanna take a
hard.
mag, you wanna do,
Yeah,
like a million fucking things.
things while
Here's
you're in a
the 15 button
gunfight.
combination you
Welcome,
need.
welcome to
Yeah.
getting shit on. Yeah,
You know what's
Dude.
the most horrifying part about that, though, is like the fact that like mid gunfight, you remember every single keybind at that time,
Yeah.
except
yes.
for how to clear a fucking malfunction.
Clear how
Yep.
I
to
have to
clear a
check
jam.
it
Nope.
every single time.
Yeah. And
Nope.
where the fuck
That's
did
why
my
I got that
magazine
shit
go?
bound.
Oh shit! I quick reloaded and I dropped the whole mag with the rest
Yeah.
of the bullets that were in there.
That's why I have inspect on L press and fix malfunction on L release.
There you go.
I
Dude,
think I had
fuck
that, but I
that
kept
game.
slamming it and it didn't work.
Yeah, because
why
we
you
would
just hold
panic
it.
it, and the game when we would panic slam the L repeatedly.
Yeah. I'm
So-
over here fucking sending it home.
Quick side story before I get into the best Street Fighter that was ever created. So I was like yesterday, I was watching Summit. I was like, damn, dude, this guy's shitting on everybody. I could do it too. I'm decent at Valorant. I play Counter-Strike, right? I got decent raw aim. 2 seconds into the raid, shit on. So you know, I couldn't figure out how to uninstall, but after today, I'm uninstalling Tarkov again. It's not going back on my computer until 2025.
So January 2025.
Yeah, fuck that game. But anyways,
Make a note.
the-
Arena though, like, are you in
Arena's
arena
solid,
or
dude.
no,
love it?
if I want to play Arena, I'm gonna go play Counter-Strike because Counter-Strike's better than Arena. Arena could suck a dick. It's like, yo, we heard you like Counter-Strike, but we're gonna make it worse and we're gonna Tarkify it. So fuck you, Nikita.
I don't know, man. Arena's fucking solid.
I
No,
actually
it's
really
not.
enjoy Arena.
After
Arena's
the
great.
initial, like fucking 2 days of playing with the horrible starting classes and matchmaking, Arena got really fun.
Fuck that game. So the greatest controls for a game ever is Street Fighter 2 Ultra, but they fucked it up because it's literally only on the Switch, and I don't know why. But like, I bought this controller where it's like the Sega Saturn or the Sega Genesis with the 6 buttons, and
Mhm.
like I don't know what it is, but in that game, because my favorite Street Fighter character is Evil Ryu and Akuma, that is like the only game where no matter like how bad I fuck up the timing or anything, I can always get the specials down on the first try. But whenever I go like to the newer Street Fighters or any other version of Street Fighter 2, I for whatever reason I struggle or like I fumble trying to get the right combination down. But I feel like that one, I feel like they heard it because it's only on the Switch. But that was like the best Street Fighter 2 experience you could ever get, dude. It's so sick. And I think it came out for the 25th anniversary of Street Fighter.
Yeah, for me, best controls were for Sifu. I don't know if anybody else here played it, but it
I hate that
was
game too. I'm just ass at games, I guess. I think that's what it is.
You have your niche and you stay to it. That's normal, dude.
It goes kind of hand in hand with the combat because the combat is very fluent. Very fluid. It's just really fucking good the way you can go from one enemy to the other. And I think what made the combat so fluid was the ease of use of controls. It's just overall really good experience because of the controls and the combat. So Sifu is my vote.
So even though I was age 30 before the first boss, which so that the theme of that game is like you get older as you die or whatever, and you have to
Yeah.
like finish the entire game before you get to like I think it's like 70 or whatever.
70 is the cutoff, yeah.
The movement and like the climbing and the combat was super duper good. It was just I'm shit at the game, but the controls and like the concept of the game is pretty sick.
Yeah, it's like I
Bondar
think
would like it. He's waiting for a
Yeah.
sale to pick it up.
I'm with Beav on this one. I had Mario Kart and Mario Kart on the
Dude.
Switch, not on
Mario
the
Kart
N64. Because whoever made the N64 controller when that released is a piece of shit and should be fucking stepping on Legos for the rest of their life. Fucking turd. Who's
Fucking
got 3
crossbow,
hands?
yeah.
No one, numbnuts.
There it is. There it is.
Why?
This is how you have to hold it.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's how they suggested you hold it, exactly.
So fucking
I don't
stupid.
understand.
But Mario
dude.
Kart on the Switch, dude, it's a simple enough game, but dude, everyone can pick it up and play it. That's the best part about it. That's why I liked it. And then Tarkov for the polar opposite. Like they have a button for fucking everything.
Yeah, and I think the customization as well is what really like. Tarkov's a good game. It's very unforgiving.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it shoots. Yo, we need Riot to make a fucking easy Tarkov. Then I could get into it. I think that's what I need.
Lance Barr. That's the head designer of the N64 controller.
Fucking turd. You see.
We're
Lance
gonna make
Barr.
this man trending, and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
2
is that
Rs.
doing?"
I bet he looks like he stinks.
Yeah, right? Let me see. I mean,
It was so
is there a
complex
picture
that
of
it
him?
couldn't even be modeled on a computer. They had to make it out of clay.
It doesn't make any sense, dude. I don't
no.
understand the whole fucking 3 grips. Like, why?
Is there a picture of? No, there's no picture of him
No, there's
online.
not. I keep picking up the dude from Young Sheldon.
Yeah, same. But yeah, no, the dude has a stink. Dude has a smell for sure. He's a piece of shit. Makes dumb fucking controllers. Great game. Asinine
two-
fucking controller.
I'm glad he didn't get his own Google page, idiot.
It's with 2 R's, by the way. Oh, no, yeah, it's just controllers
though.
more.
Man was a pioneer for his time, and we're over here like
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Something shouldn't be a pioneer though. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like, oh, I made a wheel that's square. Oh, good
Wait,
job.
wait. Hold on.
You learn
hold on.
from it,
Wait,
and
wait.
you never
Wait.
repeat the mistake.
Wait, time out. He designed the NES and the SNES consoles.
So then what?
For-
So he
Yes.
peaked. Yeah. So he
He
peaked.
Yeah.
in those, and then
Wait, so we can't give him entire shit. You know what I mean? Like he deserves some respect for creating the SNES and the NES.
But his
they
name's Lance.
he
Yeah.
cooked
Yeah.
too much. They let him cook too much, and it was rancid with the
Something's wrong with
N64,
him.
dude.
we
Fucking
went
idiot.
unchallenged, and then we all had to suffer through the N64 controller.
You guys
Can we also
remember
s-
the when it would fuck up this part of your hand because you had to
Yes,
Mario
that's exactly
Party.
What the,
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I was about to
Yeah,
talk
Mario
about.
Party mini game when you had to ride the bicycle to light up the light bulb to get rid of the big boo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we had you'd get a blister on that part of your hand.
Because you're using like the little fucking joystick in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we also talk about the fact that like
adapted.
the controllers from back then had the sharpest fucking edges because they were all plastic molds. So no matter
Yeah.
when you were done playing, you had this fucking line indented on the center of your fucking
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
Dude.
Or like right where the two halves of the shell meet, you have that
Yeah.
groove where just a little bit of your skin got in it all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have like years of gunk in there you have to clean out.
Yeah.
The 360
Man.
controllers are kind of notorious for that. Like,
Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
that's the goat, though.
Cleaning everything up the
Yeah.
edge. Oh hell yeah, dude.
That's the
I
goat.
just remembered another great game for controls. You play Fight Night?
Dude.
Forever ago.
Fight
Yeah,
Night where
so-
you had Michael Jackson with the fucking
What?
The fuck was
Oh wait, no.
that?
That's Ready to Rumble.
just-
My bad.
Yeah, Fight Night it was the first game where
Mike
you
Tyson
used the
game.
analog stick to throw punches.
Oh no, yeah, Fight Night was by EA.
Yeah.
I played
It was a
round 3
boxing
on the
game,
PSP.
so you had to, like, if you just flicked it forward, depending on which side you did, he would throw a jab. Then you had to there was like different movements with the analog to throw different punches.
Oh, that's like a 2K, NBA 2K. I feel like they mastered that like analog movement for basketball as well. Because you like, in order
Yeah,
to
those are
drive
pretty
or like to
simple
dunk and
controls.
layup, it
Yeah.
would be like one analog is moving and then the other one you'd use it to like be able to do a layup or a dunk.
Yeah, NBA 2K was just real simple, just side scrolling basketball that was super fucking fun.
Now it's a cash grab. They need to do something about like sports titles. I feel like they should just make it like a free to play game, and then like they just make their money off of microtransactions because
Yeah.
they're doing this.
Oh,
they're
man.
doing the same shit. Essentially, that's what they're doing. They're just paying
mean,
for
that's
this.
all the
They're
game
just
is.
doing a roster
All-
update.
Yeah, I feel like all sports games. Well, maybe not all, but a majority of sports games are that. Like people are buying the same game every year for a roster update.
A roster update and maybe one new rookie that made it to the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, like feature wise, there's nothing really being redone. It's like
It's nothing new.
yeah,
And what they do in their because I used to be like
people are
super
buying
duper
the same
into
game
sports
every year
games.
for
What they do now is they have game modes that are called like they're like fantasy where like you can draft different players to be on a team and then you can either play versus other computer players or you can play them online as well. And what they do is they either have you grind to where like you have to be literally playing the game every day all day to make like the in-game currency to buy packs to get better cards and shit. So what people end up doing is they'll just buy the game and then they'll instantly put $100 in so that they can either max out the cards that they get or they can max out like their my player or whatever because they have that game mode too where you can create your own character and play with it against other people online as well.
gotcha.
Like your fucking baseball character, your MLB character. you
Yeah,
made?
Harl Harrelson.
Carl
Yeah,
Harrison.
Harl Harrelson fucks.
Now, I have 2 bonus topics in case we had some extra time.
Shoot it.
Now, I'll let you guys choose which one you want to talk about.
Okay.
Either the game you'd want to go back and play for the first time again, or your favorite game mechanic.
I like the first question. I
Yeah,
don't know the
game
answer.
I'd go back and play for the very first time all over again.
I've
Hmm.
been saying this one
I
for
do
a
know the
long
answer.
time. Shadow of the Colossus. The first time that I came around the mountain, like through the valley, and there's like that giant fucking goat creature came like lumbering around. You got such an incredible feeling of like you're not supposed to be here. It was like an impossible task, and they gave you no direction on how to do it. It was such an incredible feeling. If you haven't
So-
played
That
Shadow
is a
Colossus,
really
do
good
it.
game. It's like here's a sword, here's a horse, have fun.
I remember playing the demo from the PlayStation magazine. That game, it was pretty cool. I never ended up buying it, but the demo was sick. So mine is like the most fucking basic answer, and you guys are ready to know my answer. Modern Warfare 2, 2009, baby. The greatest game of all time. Well, number
course.
2 now. Number 2. I'm still like arguing with myself about number 1. But I can remember the first day I played that game, dude. It was like, man, and that's how I made most of the friends that like I'm really close with now. Were like on MW2, just like Xbox 360 lobbies, where it was just like
Mhm.
peak gaming, but peak like crazy wild shit going on in voice
Yeah.
chat. Like if I
Absolute
could go back to those
menaces.
days, dude, whew, that would be just for a weekend, bro. That should be so fun.
Yeah, all the kids that were fucking yelling slurs and that now are working full-time jobs. Remember that?
Yeah, whispering slurs to themselves.
That's the whole when you look left and right before you tell a joke, and it's like,
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Just HR problem though.
yeah, it's like
that would have killed in the MW2 lobby.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what you're gonna do for your next job.
I bet the lady in the unemployment line's not really going to appreciate this one.
I'd say for me, Skyrim. Playing Skyrim for the first time was just like very overwhelming and incredible. And for me, like none of the other Bethesda games gave me that same exact feeling that Skyrim gave me for the very first time.
Still haven't played it yet.
So
Great fucking game.
my intro to that entire franchise was Morrowind. I never uninstalled and threw a game out of my fucking
Yeah.
Xbox fast enough.
It's
That thing was fucking horrific. Like I logged in, I was like, all right, that took fucking forever to make a character. I walked like, we'll say 20 feet in game, and it was just like, is there any direction to this game? No, just go figure it out. Nope. Out. Get out now. Fuck this. Fucking polished turd.
I mean, that was you got an early look at what gaming's like now. It's
Yeah.
just like, yo, we just took a shit on a hard drive. Figure it out, boys, and tell us what's
Mhm.
wrong.
For the most part, yeah. It's like here's a pre-alpha. Can you guys figure it out? Pay me, by the way, first to figure it out, and then we'll 6 months down the line fix everything.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
Uh,
time.
In
Okay.
terms of like first playthrough, I think Halo for me.
Ooh, which one?
OG Halo.
Damn, that's strong too. Hell yeah.
Because I remember getting it for Christmas, sitting down and literally just fucking did not stop until I beat the game that weekend.
Dude. And then did you play online back then too?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that must have been sick too. Hell yeah.
Fucking DMR, and then the battle rifle swaps that everyone was trying to figure out at the time. Good. What you got, Beef? What's yours?
It's gonna be a shocker.
Apex.
Tarkov.
Not even close. You wouldn't even be able to guess it. I promise you. I'd give you 100 guesses.
Pac-Man.
No.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City. So hear me
okay.
out.
Damn.
So hear me out. So hear me
Yeah.
out. So me and my brother, I can remember us playing it on Xbox, and we're such pieces of shits. Okay, it was just drive around, pick up hookers, do the deed, and then kill them.
That's definitely not alarming at all.
That's all we did.
That's definitely not alarming at all.
we
Didn't
played
do
a few
shit.
missions, but then you had
To
the
get
cheats. So
money
I don't
to go get
remember.
hookers.
You didn't
Okay,
even
okay.
need that because you remember all the cheat codes that you could get back then on Xbox and all
you
that. Yeah,
used to buy a book that was like this
Bro,
thick, just so you can get a
you
fucking
just-
cheat code for
just your
1,000
cheat-
games you didn't own.
Yeah, so cheat code, have all the money, have the helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I still have mine, dude.
Sick.
So
My mom
like,
got this for us at Micro Center.
that's awesome.
B was jamming the fucking library printer, printing out all the cheat codes
Yeah.
and shit off the internet.
So that's that. It was just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the memories. Like me and my brother laughing our asses off because it was just like another hooker, killer, and you know. So pick her up. She looks like a good one to kill. And then you.
You guys needed to be on a list back then.
Oh,
dude.
100%. We still need to be on a list. But yeah, that's it for
Oh
me.
my god.
Yep, that's it.
What do I?
Jesus
Why?
fucking
That is
Christ,
the
B.
closest to like a Bobby Boucher moment I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Like the hookers
gets
on the devil.
yeah. Yeah.
Get her.
My week is gonna shock y'all. I don't think you're ready.
This is fucked. I'm not ready. dude.
You're not ready. Oh, I know 100% Boom's not ready. Y'all are gonna get a step inside Beeve's mind that not many people get to see. Katie's first time seeing it, she threw up. Hey, but she still married me.
Oh, dude, she knew what she got. That's what.
Oh
That
shit!
means.
Well,
That's all.
she felt bad.
Hey, there we go.
Fuck, dude.
City, did you say
And
what? I'm about
what,
to blank you out.
Skyrim.
what was the other one that you were talking about? It was
Blockhead?
game that you would play again, and then, or for the first time again. And what was the other thing? A
I think the
mechanic.
Game mechanic. I'm gonna save
Mm.
mine for last this time.
I really don't know. I think I'm out on this one.
No, for you, it's just the complexity of Tarkov.
Yeah, oh, I just say it
that's-
again.
that's
I
already
got
there.
it. So a repeat, Pete. I got it.
Yeah.
Pass.
I don't know what the fuck.
Favorite game mechanic?
Dude, throwing knives in Call of Duty, where you would like the throwing knife or the hatchet, where you could like the kill cam
Throw it
with
and
the
bounce off
across
everything.
the map
Yes.
throwing knife or hatchet was so fucking sick, dude. Hell yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I'd say for a while, it was games that had bows because like every game had a fucking bow, whether it was futuristic or past. Like it was super fun to do some crazy shots with a bow. But then also grappling hooks. Any game that has a grappling hook, I'm a sucker for.
I feel like as far as recent games, I feel like the Fortnite grapple hook is probably one of the best that we've seen, at least in like FPS games.
I don't fucking know, dude. Like I'm thinking like actual mechanic.
Bee's like Tarkov, got it. Tarkov Apex, Tarkov.
The best game mechanic is for Monster Rancher. Now,
What?
I don't know if you guys ever played Monster Rancher. This was on the
No.
original PlayStation, and you
I
like,
remember you vaguely telling me about
yes,
this.
and you had to like get these little monsters and you put them in your ranch and you train them up and they fight each other. But the
Yep,
way
I
you
know
get
where
them
this
is you
going.
had to go to like a specific area in the game. You took your game out, then you put in a CD. The console would read the CD, and depending on what CD you put in it, would give you a different monster.
That's actually kind of sick.
It's on Steam. 1 and 2.
Yes.
remember
So
it's-
in that one, you like just look up the album you want to put in.
You guys remember that thing? It was like a handheld toy where
He was, he would scan barcodes.
Yeah, dude.
I
I've
know
always
exactly
I
what the
still
fuck you're
want one of
talking
those,
about.
dude. Where you
Yeah.
would scan
That
a
sounds so
barcode
familiar.
and it would be
Dude.
like depending on what barcode you scanned, it would be a different monster and like you would have to like fight it
Yeah.
within that little like handheld thing.
So I got the remember. Oh, I think only Boom's gonna remember this. There was a Mega Mall where we grew up.
Yeah, yep.
I got the Mega Mall version. So for an entire summer, I turned into a Walmart greeter, scanning every fucking thing in my house. And the shit that you got was the most fucking horrific shit that made no fucking sense. It was like 2D, like pixel art fucking monsters and shit. But for that entire summer, that's all I remember doing.
I'm gonna adding that to my I do like
Scanners.
I would say like a weekly like search on eBay for shit that I
Mhm.
wanted when I was younger that like is not very common anymore. And like if I can find a cheap one, I'll pick it up. Like I'm still looking for like a cheap original Pokedex where it had like where it looked like a calculator.
Oh, yeah. The ones that
But like
flip
you can look
open.
up yeah. I used to have one of those when I was younger. I'm still looking for another one at like a decent price that works.
Fuck,
You guys
man.
have any like? Well, I'm sure Boom does like classic collectible video game stuff.
I don't, not
Um,
anymore.
No, I don't have any of my old, any old gaming anything.
I have the only thing that I have is like all the Xboxes that I've owned. I don't really have. I got rid of like all of my retro consoles.
Like I got my Game
What?
Gear. I think that's the oldest thing I got.
Oh, I got my Game Gear too, actually. And okay, so I have a Game Gear, my original DS, and then I have my Game Boy Color.
I think because I was looking up like a couple years ago, the I think it was Xbox 360, the Guitar Hero, and the fucking controller for it. I was like, I'll fucking play this shit again. This shit's fun.
Dude, there needs to be like a source, like an open source like nerd that figures out how to port that to computer, because it's
Mhm.
USB, right? So like
Yeah.
they could figure that out. I was I got into it when Rock Band came out, because like you could play the drums and shit. That was super sick. Like I would love to play Rock Band
I'm
or
sure
like
there's an emulator.
Guitar
for it.
Hero.
Yeah, and I think the closest thing, like I think Rocksmith, you could actually hook up like a real guitar to the computer, and play as well.
I'm not trying to learn a fucking skill.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah,
trying to
no,
play a
no,
game.
Yeah, no, I just want to mash buttons and
The
fucking
fuck?
just
Wait,
shred. You
yeah.
know what I
Fortnite
mean?
have the Fortnite jams? That's just Rock Band and Fortnite.
Yeah, but it's just match your
But
keyboard.
it's matching the keyboard, or
Yes,
your
that's
controller,
fine.
whatever. That's it.
Just hold your keyboard like a guitar.
Nah, this thing's
No,
heavy
this
as
There you
bitch,
go.
this
Bro,
heavy as fuck.
yeah, all of ours are
Actually,
heavy as
Big is
fuck.
just there. But we've seen Big hold a keyboard, dude. That'd be kind of fucking weird.
Oh yeah, with the what do you use it pinky on control or whatever?
Yeah,
I just
It goes sideways
like
from WoW.
if you're typing, it's the same thing.
No,
like
but
you're
we're not talking about typing.
It's like
We're talking about
position it
gaming.
and- yeah.
yeah, it just doesn't move. I just place it in the same spot every time. Well, it's
don't
not the most cursed controller setup, that's for sure.
We've
The one that
I've
we
proved that
know
with
who it
random
is.
videos.
Yeah, the one dude that plays inverted, he's a fucking demon. That's what
Yeah.
that is.
Wait, Symphony? Didn't he play upside down?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it was a CS Pro, I thought.
Yeah, there was I found an even more cursed one. I gotta find it after the podcast.
I think his walk is also bound to his mouse.
Please
Yeah.
roast
Okay.
some
Yeah,
more.
that's the one. We're talking about the same
Mhm.
one then. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, Kira wants us to roast you some more.
For hand placement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a poor teacher on this. I should not teach anybody how to play video games on a keyboard, because I'm the different one, 100%.
Yo,
Dude,
I mean,
struggle with the WASD controls on stuff. I'll be honest, because I got such little fingers because they're so fucking thick.
I think
Like when
that's the reason
grenade
why.
is G, that's a tough one.
I think
going
that's the
from D
reason
to
why I
G,
have this set
fuck
up
that.
though, is because when my first computer game was WoW, so like
Yeah.
WASD was your entire thing, and then I used F and G for what's it called, like my pets and shit. So to be able to move my hand over wasn't that bad. If I were to play on control, that's just so fucking far away, and it feels so foreign. I hate this actually. I'm putting my hands back. That felt gross. That felt fucking gross.
Yeah, like I remember when Kira told us that like the whole mouse and keyboard thing coming from controller. I thought
now we
mouse.
know why.
I thought it was the mouse that was the problem. You know, I was like, oh yeah, a lot of people that go from controller to mouse and keyboard, like them trying to aim with a mouse, they can't do it, and I get it. When she was like, oh, it's the WASD part, I was like, I don't understand. And then my brother, it's the same thing. He said he can't do the WASD thing either, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I don't fucking understand. Like, I get the mouse part, I can't understand how WASD is a problem.
I'm not sure.
Dude, by the way, I feel like once the like mental block was over converting from controller to keyboard and mouse, dude, it is so much better. It's like great. Like I feel like I didn't realize how bad dead zones were, because it literally felt like a delay when I'm moving left or right because of the dead zone not locking in. To whereas if you're on the keyboard and mouse, you just move wherever the fuck you want. Like it's not even a second thought. And I feel like
Mhm.
I can't go back though. That's the thing. Like I know you're able to swap back and forth between mouse and keyboard and controller, and have no difficulty. But like I used to play, everything was always controller, and then when I switched over to keyboard, mouse and keyboard, I cannot go back to fucking controllers at all.
So I found a cheat code. It is a $40 controller on Amazon. It's called the GameSir S7. It has Hall effect like sensors on the analog sticks, so you could put no dead zone. So whenever you're moving, it actually feels like, well, it doesn't actually feel like, but it feels really closely to like the sensitivity and like the freedom of having a mouse and like moving it all over your mouse pad. I feel
Okay.
like not a I wish it was a fucking sponsor, but that's like it's only $40, dude, and it's like a good ass controller too, as opposed to
Wouldn't
like
got to
paying
see.
$300 for.
I plugged in the controller one time. When we were
Dude, that
playing
shit was
Call of Duty.
hilarious, dude. He's like, I don't
Bro.
know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I was like, I'm over here doing fucking full on 720s, not even 360s, running into everything.
Yeah,
My
you either
movement is
you
yeah.
overshoot by a fucking mile, or you're not even anywhere near close, like trying to line it up. And
Oh, dude, it was
Some
fucking
games I had to
terrible.
play on a controller. Like when I played Red Dead, I had to do that on a controller. I
third
couldn't
person
do that
Same.
on mouse and
melee
do
melee
that.
games I can play on controller, no problem. But if it involves any kind of first person shooting, I cannot do it on a controller anymore.
Yeah,
Call of Duty is the last one, and it's just it. I feel like I would be better on keyboard and mouse if I just like took the time to like develop the muscle memory and shit. But like I've been playing on controller since, and I'll be honest, like in comparison to you guys, like excluding Beef, I am still relatively new to online gaming as well. Cause like I only started in high school.
Yeah.
Whereas like y'all have been playing online for a little bit longer. But like Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2, those were my two FPS like first like shooting games that I played online. So I feel like it's so ingrained in me to play on controller that I kind of just don't want to learn it again on mouse and keyboard.
Gotcha.
I mean, in the end of the day, use whatever you're comfortable with. There's no like right or wrong.
Yeah, no, I plugged that shit and I had the movement of Helen Keller in that fucking game. It was
He
fucking
was
horrific.
he was doing the big thing where you could tell he's frustrated, but he's not trying to show that he's frustrated. Where
Oh, I was
it was
getting
just like
super pissed.
every other second, this is so fucking stupid.
Dude, I was getting so
What is
tilted
going on here?
because I would.
As soon as we
'Cause,
got out, okay, wait, back me out. Get me the
well-
fuck off of this. I was like, okay, dude.
Yeah,
all right.
because it was the. I think I initially plugged in the PlayStation controller because that's the one that we have up here. I plugged it in and I was like, I'd never played PlayStation before. Like that was one of the consoles I never really owned. So I was like, what do I do with my hands?
It was, dude, and you could. It's like I don't like when I play with newer people it's only in Call of Duty. Like you can tell that they're new because it just looks like like every Call of Duty player we know. There's one objective: kill the enemy, get to the hill, grab the hill, and then you could see like the NPC new players just like running, go this way, running, go that way, stop,
Oh, yeah, there's
look up,
zigzagging
and like,
everywhere.
dude, it's so fucking fun to watch. Like, I'll just giggle to myself when I see it.
That's the same thing with like new players in WoW. It's better now, but back then it wasn't as forgiving. So there's a thing in most MMORPGs called line of sight, right? Like if you can't see it, you can't aim at it. Fair. But in an MMO that's flat ground, you should be able to see everything. What people used to do is if you were a new player and you didn't have your sense high enough, they would just spin around you as fast as they could. So you couldn't get LOS ever. So you're just taking infinite damage and you couldn't fucking do anything about it. So you'd see
That's
new
in, like,
players just looking
PvP?
all over the yeah, in PvP.
That's
So
fun,
just-
dude.
So you just see people like looking up in the sky, just trying to fucking turn as fast as possible, and it never works. It was just a good time.
Yeah, WoW scares me, dude. I paid the $15 for a month. I played it, I think, for 15 minutes, and I was like, I can't do this, man. It's
Was that
just,
your
Yeah.
first introduction to PvP?
but
me?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't my first introduction from PvP. Was a paladin falling from the sky on a flying mount and one-shotting me before he hit the ground.
I mean, it was from WoW though.
Yeah, from WoW. Definitely. Yeah, because I didn't play Guild Wars until years later.
damn. Wait,
RuneScape.
quick question. Yeah, what was your first online PvP game?
RuneScape.
I played RuneScape, but I never did the PvP in it. It was WoW
I'll
for me.
take your ass out to the wilds. I'll put you in the arena. I don't give a shit. Bonk,
Yeah, my
with that scimitar, bitch.
my first one, I think it was. I got because because my birthday's in October. The October before Modern Warfare 2 came out, my brother got me for my birthday. He got me the wireless adapter for the Xbox 360. That like you remember where it had the little one antenna and you plugged it into the
Yeah, the
USB
wire.
port on
Yeah.
the back. Yeah, he got me that before Modern Warfare 2 came out. So I was playing Halo 3. I think it was the ranked MLG playlist, and I got shit on, dude. I thought I was like, oh well, I played the story mode, so I know how to aim. I'll be all right. Shit, I was getting fucking rocked left and right, dude. Shit was
I
crazy.
played this shit on veteran. I got this. This is gonna be a joke.
Got fucking annihilated, folded like laundry. Let's just put it that
Yeah.
way, man.
Now you're at a phase compilation from fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah, you're gonna see me getting rocked by a fucking one of the orange cones when they explode it. That was me probably. What was your study?
I can't remember what the first multiplayer game
Was it on the
been around so
Commodore?
long.
Did the Commodore
Yeah.
go online?
Going down to the local fucking arcade,
no.
playing Pong competitively.
Because like I played PS2, but nothing online really. There were like a couple of co-op games. I had the Ethernet adapter for the PS2. That big ass brick that was attached to the back of the PS2. I don't know if anyone.
Oh yeah,
You know what
where
I'm talking
like
about, right? Yeah,
where it had the
big network play that went into the expansion
the auxiliary
slot.
port that was like on the right side.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
had that, but there was like a couple of I would say like co-op games or like racing games and shit like that. But never, I don't remember playing any shooters that were online at the time. So I know definitely I played the 360. A lot of COD, Gears of War, stuff like that. So I don't remember what the first competitive, like the first multiplayer PvP game I played was.
Oh, if we're talking about like strictly PvP, then it would be COD. But if we were talking about for PC, then it was WoW.
I think like I would say like first, because did you have a PC like that you gamed on before 360 or was it after 360?
It was
After 360.
Yeah, it was a mixture for both for me. It was like I had the 360 and I also had a gaming PC. But I was definitely way more into the 360 at that time.
Rich bitch,
Gotcha.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the fuck?
Weird, damn. How do
Alright.
you and Beeve wipe your ass with hundreds so easily? What the fuck?
No, so the gaming PC and the 360 I bought because I saved up for it. The gaming PC was a high school graduation because I graduated high school like right at the same time that the Xbox came out, give or take.
We had the family gateway that got played RuneScape
Jesus
on.
Christ.
Dude,
Yeah,
when I
same.
was younger, I think that's why, because I only associated PC gaming with like Carmen Sandiego, Putt Putt, and like the Phonics fucking
The
games.
pinball game that comes built
Yeah.
in Windows.
No.
Yeah.
The only
Tarzan,
PC
the
games
dope-ass
my
Tarzan
parents
game.
got me were like educational shit for school.
Yeah, same.
That's
Oh,
why I
okay,
never
I know
wanted
what
to
you're
play
talking
on the
about.
computer.
Same. Oh, fuck. That
Oh,
unlocked
I
the core
remember now.
memory. I have to go find this.
Yeah, we talked about this the other day. America's Army. I used to play that on PC in high school. I had a shitty Dell back then. That was their propaganda tool for recruitment, but it was a free to play online shooter, and it's actually really fucking good. I don't know if the servers are still up or anything. But I
Math
was talking about
Blaster.
what
Math Blaster.
I remember I
Post this.
had a Putt
Post
Putt,
this.
Freddy Fish. We're in the world is Carmen
Leapfrog.
Sandiego. Math for like third grade and shit like that.
Bell though.
You guys got to see it. You guys probably remember this, but this was like one of the
Beavis
first
Deer Hunter
games.
Simulator.
Yeah. So like,
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, dude, yeah, I remember. I don't remember playing this, but
Fucking
I remember
Math Blaster.
going to Micro Center, and I would always go to the gaming section and stuff and look at these, because that's back when like big box PC cases were, or like big box PC games were like the norm. So I would
yeah,
just
they're
go and like
fucking
look at it.
gigantic. They're like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
big.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. This unlocked the core memory. I remember this fucking game.
The Lion King game? That's on what?
The Lion
PC
King
or
game.
Genesis? I remember that being on Sega.
Oh my god, the lines. I don't think no game prepared you for real life quite like the Lion King game, because it just literally let you get through, we'll say 2 levels, and then you died, and then you got to start all the fucking way over again.
Yeah. Games back then were like, oh, you lost. All right, cool. I'll pick up on this stuff tomorrow. No. Game over. You're starting the whole fucking run through all over again.
Dude,
I'm trying to find this old Tarzan game I used to play in my grandma's house. I think it's Tarzan's Activity Center for PC, 1999. And all I
look it up
remember
now.
was you would like you'd
Tarzan's
play,
Activity Center.
yeah, like know the scene when the gorillas are all like fucking banging the pots and pans.
Yeah.
It was like that scene, and you got to make little music. You like click them and they bang the shit together. I think
Oh,
there's a
I
game
never
with like
played
you had to
this.
avoid the little cheetah cub.
Look at the
Gosh.
that's what I started my life as, or like that was the only input I had for the computer when I started out gaming.
What the fuck is
What the
this?
fuck is this?
So
I would play with that over the fucking N64 controller all over again.
so
True.
the yellow thing, it's like that's the cursor, how you move the cursor,
Looks like
and
a
then
brighter-
it's just one button to click on stuff. There was no right click. I remember that we had that with a Sony Vaio.
Jesus Christ. What other old ass fucking games were like this?
I wish I was playing games back then. Maybe I wouldn't have turned out the way that I did. I mean, I was like busy burning ants in the backyard and mixing different
Same
paints in the
though.
garage.
I mean,
I was say
and,
same thing. It's just I would go inside
like,
and play
B,
Tarzan.
yeah.
You had
Like-
trouble. You sound like you were a troubled kid, man.
I was
I mean,
just
I did the
whole
same
GTA
thing
hooker
though.
story?
Like that's
I just didn't play games. I beat up on my little brothers, and that was it.
Hookers
mean,
in
like-
GTA, just beat their asses, get your money back. I get it.
Yes.
We're here, Beef. If you
Yeah.
talk
No.
and
Yeah.
you
That's
visit-
it. Yeah. Like, man, it would have turned out different if I was playing more Math Blaster.
Dude, so-
I
The
think
rest
you
of
turned out
them-
just well, B. When it comes to math, you're good.
No. So the rest of, I don't think I ever told B this story, but the rest of them know this. So when I first started playing video games, I wasn't allowed to play anything that
I
wasn't
remember this.
educational
Yeah.
or religious, right? So one of the first fucking games I got, I remember to this day, it was like this fucking fake as shit, like Game Boy cartridge that had no sticker on it, but I found it like recently. It's called like Exodus or whatever. You kill people with the word of God, brother. Who gives that to a 6-year-old?
It's the brother for me.
No shit.
What
I
the
do.
fuck?
No
Yes, I gotta
shit.
pull it up.
I need you to send that to me in the mail if you have it. I want to play it.
I don't have it. But it was so fucking horrific.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so like in between the levels, it would give you like questions about like the Bible and shit. So it'd be like just like a fucking like weird like side scroll image of fucking like Jesus flowing down the river, like who was in the basket. It'd be like, what the fuck is this?
You guys ever gone
Was
back
it
and played
multiple
like an
choice?
old
It was
game?
like,
Yeah, there was like it was a multiple choice question.
oh, fuck.
I needed that because I was like that kid from Toy Story. The one that Andy
This
lived
is
next
it.
door
Oh,
to.
Sid?
I was Sid. I
You're
was
fucking
that
Sid,
fucking
dude.
kid. I was that kid.
Yeah. Let me send you an image of this or send it in the group chat, dude. Because the entire like playthrough of it is like Big Doug. So it's like
Is this a journey to the promised land?
Yeah.
But
Your
the copy I
parents saw
had
that.
had
They were
no
like,
sticker
this
on
is
it.
it.
Yo, fucking Moses is yoked, dude. Look at
Yeah,
yeah.
he was.
But like
Flipping the tablets over
he
and
was-
over, dude.
Man was part more than the Red Sea in that
so the
thing.
entire game is you. The entire game is like you collecting these like things of I don't even know what the fuck they were. It's like pots or whatever, and then you have to find keys. The concept
you
of
were
the game didn't make any
collecting
fucking
pots?
sense.
Is that what it was? It was pots?
I mean, like you can see the image. I don't know if it's money, mead. If it's the first one, kind of makes sense. But like, like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? It's just like,
what does it say?
Oh, man.
Wisdom Tree. I wonder if that company's still around.
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Yeah, this was
Oh,
literally
they had
one
to
of
put
the
on
first
there.
games I ever played.
They had to put on there that they weren't in association with Nintendo. Nintendo was like, we don't want your shit associated with our shit. Whatever the fuck you got going on.
We don't
It'll work
want
with-
your shit.
It'll
man.
work with our system, you piece of fuck, but don't you say that we helped you make it.
You piece of fuck.
Yo, the last game they made was in 2007.
Oh,
What was
shot.
it?
What else did they make?
Jesus in Space
Okay.
for the PC.
For the PC? Playthrough coming
Oh,
soon?
Oh man, multiplayer. Oh, dude.
Jesus in Space. Hold on, I gotta. Jesus in Space game.
And does it have multiplayer?
Sunday Software. That was the name of the company.
Yes, that's the developer. It was published by Wisdom Tree.
Oh, I fucking hate these people already. So I'm looking at a static image. It is Lieutenant Stu Dent, and then you got for whatever reason the pastor is Captain Paul Hammer.
Jesus in Space.
Now everyone's gotta find this fucking game. Ah.
So it came out in 2007, back in PC. Its genre's educational theme is sci-fi.
Oh, no
Characters
shot, dude.
Jesus Christ. Concept alien Christianity religion robots.
There's a lot to unpack here, man.
Holy shit.
I'm
Yeah,
looking for a good
I-
game like that.
My
There's no
intro to
DLC.
video games
I
is
don't want
very
it.
different from most people.
Beavis, like, I've been looking for a good Jesus Christ
Yeah.
game. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta kill people with the word of God before you
Yeah.
can catch Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, brother.
The first level is Planet Vet. It is inhabited by fish creatures. Stu and Paul meet Minister Gil Filterfish
Oh my god.
and try to explain the concept of baptism in an
Oh my
underwater
God.
civilization.
Damn,
Do you think
taking-
they
I wanna
dude,
be
this
able
was
to-
made by the people that are digging the tunnels right now.
Yeah.
That's 100% what it is.
Hold on.
I'm-
You're fucking Jehovah's Witness in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I play this game and I do the playthrough, I want to be able to have something in common with the Mormons that come and knock on my door every week. I want to open it up and be like, hey, I play Jesus in Space, bro. I get it now. I get it. I'm with you, brother.
They're selling you on Jesus and God. You're selling them on
Yeah.
Space Jesus. Very
Yeah.
different
Space
concept.
Jesus.
The second level is Planet Whammo. It's inhabited by robots.
It's the gefilte fish that really fucking sent it for me.
And the Chief Whack-A-Mac.
Whack-a-mack.
Is that level where you
we
is
gotta get
that,
off this.
is that where you find out masturbation is a sin?
Yeah.
I can't. We gotta get it. We gotta move. We gotta move. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not. I'm gonna have to turn my camera off. I'm not gonna make it.
He's gonna start shitting himself.
This is it, dude. This is game
Oh my
over.
God.
All the comments that are coming to my head right now, there's thoughts. There's
Dude.
dark thoughts.
Yeah,
We've
dude.
heard
Yo,
masturbation and lost
Exodus
it.
was the second game they made.
Yeah, I'm really just bringing their fucking studio back. That's what it is. I'm roasting them every time, but I'm bringing it back.
God.
So if they
God.
make a single fucking sale this week, they owe you big.
Yeah, fuck these people, man.
We can go on the
Bee's got game
internet.
yeah, Bee's got the game in his cart right now.
Oh man.
We could go on the internet archive to see if it's on there.
Actually, no, I think I found a emulator last time online, and I was able to play it.
Fuck, dude.
Game Boy game online. Yeah, retro games. Yep,
Jesus
this is
in
it.
Space.
I remember it.
Weren't we
Wait,
trying to
tell
keep
me-
this at an hour?
We were.
We've derailed.
We've derailed, but it's going. It's going.
Hey, it's actually a
Oh,
book on Amazon. You can get it hard.
No.
No, nobody's reading, Beeb.
No. I could buy us a copy CD-ROM for $19.95 right now.
Fuck, I don't even
On
know,
eBay.
own a disk drive anymore.
Yep. Here you go. Share screen really quick so you guys can witness. This is my intro to video games, boys.
I could have. You've showed this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm moving and I'm here. Let's shoot the word of God. See the W's? And you collect whatever the fuck those things are.
I think
And
those
then these
mana,
are
right. They look like
Yes.
mana jars.
and then you die as soon as a
Oh,
fucking
you
dude
lost.
touches you. But this is
I
bullshit.
know why. I know why that kills you.
Oh, I think you're right. I think it was mana. I think that's what it was.
I know.
There you
I
go.
know why you die when a dude touches you.
Because the sin.
So, all right.
There we go. There you go. Fucking shit ass game.
Oh man.
This got me. I'm done. This is it.
I think that the games like that is what turned me to be the person I am today. Fuck those people. Fucking assholes. Just be angry at everything. What?
You're stupid. Stupid, man.
And so they
Oh.
accidentally bumped into you. Oh, sorry. My bad.
You took my watch.
I don't have anything else. What happened? Swear I had $60 in there.
All right, we gotta call it. We gotta call it.
All right,
man.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I don't have an
Oh,
outro
my
planned.
No.
Think that'll do
End
it.
Joe,
End it there.
just
End
end it. Just
End
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 it.
it there.
Oh, no, yeah, topics. That's it. Let
No
it lie.
outro.
Yep, no outro.
End it there. It's just fucking,
No,
shit.
See you guys next Sunday. There we go.
yeah, next
Yep.
Sunday, 7 p.m.
With a new
CST.
host.
Yeah, new host.
8 p.m. Eastern. New host. Different host every week. And yeah.
That'll be it.
Shit.